Helps if I do this. I gotta try to. I do a late night live, see what happens. I'm kind of a somber day today. Still trying to get over my cold. I was on 2 panels. You know, if I was my one friend, I'd be on his. I was on Turtles for a bit. Hey, what's up, Cody Con? How you doing, buddy? What's up, man? Oh, I like that. See if I can't read what you're saying on that avatar. Let me enlarge it. Yeah, let's see. What? I have to look at it. That's a cool one. What's up, buddy? How you doing? How you doing? I still can't see it that well. I mean, but that's really a cool avatar because you're always changing your avatar, though. I like it. Let me see. I gotta upload some videos too. Get ready for work? Oh, you can BS if you want. I thought I'd just do a late night live for people getting up or can't sleep. At least for now, just chilling, mellowing out. Nice. No, it's nice. I'd help. I mean, if you're getting ready to go work, maybe something to listen to. You always have the radio on, but I don't know. I mean, does people buy like if they don't travel a lot, do they really buy Sirius radio, satellite radio, or do they just listen to regular radio? I know my mom. Well, we had I don't like calling it a boombox, a regular. I'd call it a tape player. I don't call it boombox. I don't think boombox is like some gigantic, ginormous thing. It was like a smaller one. They had like a radio built in, and my mother would listen to stuff before she got ready to go to work. Neat. Let me mute real quick. I mean, there's no reason to. Is there really any reason to really buy satellite radio then? Unless you, the way things are wired up now, I don't know. That's not really my expertise, though. The same. I mean, I remember I mean, they had two competing satellite brands, uh, XM or Sirius. I think which one won was the Sirius beat out XM. I can't remember. Let's see. Yeah, it must be Sirius that beat out XM. I want to make sure I can't remember. I don't want to give out false information. At least I try to look and check. I mean, it's not always accurate, but I try to have some inclination of what I'm doing. You know, I played yeah. How much is Spotify though? Let's see, Spotify. Yeah, it's just a site. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, same thing. And a drink with me. Yeah. Let's see. It's not too bad. I have a green tea. I got this from Dollar Tree's Argo. Green tea with a ginger twist to it. What a twist. Not too bad. But for $1.25, because I went to the fancier, and there are different Dollar Trees. There's sometimes the smaller ones or larger ones. And the larger one, might have a better selection. I found a lot of neat stuff at that. Mine spent $45. It's not really a ton, I thought it was pretty neat. I remember when you were up there, you had the Leatherface avatar with a chainsaw on the shoulder. I thought that was over the shoulder. I thought that was really cool. I thought I'd do a small live. Got 3 people. That ain't bad at all. Just here to talk and BS a little bit. I get over the cold and feel better. Feel like crap. I really do. And I missed that Roseanne from tonight. Yeah, Leatherface. I like that Leatherface. Now, okay. Now it's weird that the Leatherface franchise, the Texas Chainsaw franchise, started off slow. Like, Chucky's your all-time favorite. That's cool. Well, I mean, Texas Chainsaw started out in '74, right, with the original Tobe Hooper movie. 85. Or whoa. 84 or 85. Cannon had the Cannon came out with Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, which I liked. And Tobe Hooper directed both those movies. Cannon gave him a ton of money to make that movie. And he wanted to do like Invaders from Mars as well. Well, he did 3 movies, very expensive movies for Cannon. And Tobe Hooper did. He did Texas Chainsaw 2. And I keep wanting to say Electric Boogaloo. Life Force, which was the vampire movie set in Britain, and also Invaders from Mars. I don't think any of them did that well. I thought, well, we definitely rented Invaders from Mars. I think my Uncle Wayne said he didn't like because the aliens looked stupid. But I mean, it was different though. I don't think Cannon was too happy because it didn't pull in the profits it wanted to. And Cannon was, I don't know what Cannon had a problem with Life was. I can't remember. But I know that they wanted Tobe Hooper to do a sequel to Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And he made a gory movie and had that warning. It said, even though there's no graphic sex in this movie, there's scenes included that there's scenes of violence that may be considered shocking. No one under 17 is allowed without parental consent, and it was released unrated. And they gave him complete creative control of the movie. And then when they saw a pretty product, they were mad. They said, "Hey, we want a horror movie. You made a comedy." And it was more like, there's horrific elements in it, but for the most part, it was a comedy. They weren't too happy with it. I thought it was a great movie. I think those are the two, two of the classic Chainsaw movies. And then, when I was in Germany in 89, they had Texas Chainsaw 3. And it was a new company, New Line Cinema made that one. And I didn't care for it. I mean, I wasn't able to see it in the theater because I had to work. Because we worked swing shifts, different shifts in Germany. But I mean, it was there, but I wasn't able to see it. And then I wanted to rent it at the video rental store, and it was always out. So I wasn't able to rent it. And I saw it, and when I got home, I saw it on cable, and I didn't like it. I thought it was kind of lame. I didn't care for it. And they had part 4 came out, 98, I think. And it was like Texas Chainsaw The Next Generation with, I guess the movie made a long time ago and sat on the shelf. with two stars that then became famous till later on, Matthew McConaughey and Renee Zellweger. And that movie wasn't that good. I think I actually saw that one twice. I mean, it was okay, but I mean, yeah, compared to the one that's coming up, it was okay. So a lot of people hate that movie or won't watch it. And then I can't remember they had the remake in 2000 whatever, and then they had another remake. They had a prequel to the remake. That was both pretty good. And then I think they did a 3D movie, and then they did another one. I get kind of a little confused. And then they did Leatherface. When I saw it stream in that Leatherface, that's the worst one. It sucks. They said it could have been like Devil's Reject. No, I mean they had like a twist in the movie, but it didn't lead up to anything. It didn't make sense. The way it ended made no sense either. It sucked. Um, that was the worst one. And then like the Netflix one came out like 2 years ago. And a lot of people really hated that one, but it was way better than not a great movie, but way better than the Leatherface, the one before it. Everyone forgets about that one. They just focus on the Netflix one. At least the Netflix had something to it. It had some cinematography that was pretty cool in it. It had, well, first of all, it had no likable characters in it. And they're trying to do the Jamie Lee Curtis with like the surviving member trying to kill Leatherface. And then, I mean, she gets killed or something. I mean, people were mad about that, but just the characters in it weren't likable at all. And then when Leatherface, you were cheering on Leatherface. That's what I was doing. That wasn't that good. But I don't know. I mean, how would I rate that series? Oh God. I think I did. I did a video rating it. I think when I reviewed the Netflix one. But definitely the worst one is definitely Leatherface. Well, it was Leatherface, but there was also a third text change that was Leatherface text change on part 3, but that was way better than the Leatherface movie. I remember getting the soundtrack from it. I don't think it was Metal. It was from Enigma. They had that. They had Lost Rocket did a cool theme song to Leatherface. That might have been one of the very few things that Lost Rocket did good. I don't know if they're still around anymore. People usually don't like that band at all. I remember having Fire. Well, I bought Fire in the Hole, and I had Know Your Enemy. Know Your Enemy was dreadful. That was unlistenable. You know, they're really a horrible album. But the other one was all right. You see what two things wrong. Huh. Cool. Look at all of that. I'm having fun. Go back to. Let's see out one person. That's all right. It's too late at night, man. Too late at night. Yeah. I mean, you saw the Leatherface movie. It was pretty much terrible. I don't know if you're still there or not. You know. Yeah, Chucky's pretty cool. Now with Chucky, I remember hearing about a movie called Child's Play. I think it's Fangoria magazine, and I thought it was just gonna be a low budget movie. I didn't know it was gonna be what it was, and I had to work once again in Germany. I had to work, and they had the big post that Chucky's one mean SOB. You know, it said 3 stars. Chucky's one mean SOB. That's another movie that had a huge line. For a guy talked about a huge line for you only saw the first two. No, which one? The first two Chucky movies or the first two Leatherface movies? Which ones? I mean, then we'll go on from there. But I had to work because oh crap, I didn't know if the movie was gonna be any good or not. It'd be silly. And then everyone said, "Boy, you gotta see that movie. It's really good." And that's another movie. Every time I went to rent it, it was not available. You saw first two. Yeah, the first two are the best. I mean, I don't know if you mean a remake. Now you mean okay. Now here we go. Do you mean the remake or the original Toby Hooper one from the 70s? As far as Leatherface is concerned, I forgot there was two, like a remake and a prequel. I consider those the same. And then like the Toby Hooper original and sequel. Yeah, for Texas Chainsaw. The 70s. Okay. Yeah, the first two ones were good. I mean, that one and Texas Chainsaw 2 were really good. The one he did for Ken. I thought they were, anyways. But it's definitely goofy, though. It really was. Oh, man. As far as Chucky is concerned, like I said, I was in line. I finally saw a damn thing, at home. I saw it at home, and then the second one, home from Germany. The second one I saw in uh, Fort Bragg. And I thought the second one was scary. I think the first one, the first one was kind of scary. I thought the second one was scary, you know. And that's what I mean. I think I've seen all these once. Trying to think. I saw Bride of Chucky a couple of times. Twice, maybe. Amusement Park. Oh, part three. Part three is the amusement park. That was Universal Studios. That was Universal Studios. So you see how that goes hand in hand? Just like Beverly Hills Cop 3, they were in Universal Studios too. There's supposed to be a fourth. There's supposed to be a fourth Beverly Hills Cop movie coming out, supposedly. Yeah, a lot of that was filmed in Universal theme parks. And like I said, I just stayed. Well, I saw it in the theater, and then I saw part three at the small theater because there was like in Fort Detrick, Maryland, there was like a whole line of like malls and stuff. And I guess, kind of like our Bragg Boulevard, right? And there'd be like a dollar theater, a rock chair theater with seats rocked back and forth. Then there was you haven't seen no, I haven't seen Imaginary. I heard it's supposed to be really bad. Imaginary. I don't think we'll watch it though. A lot of people hated that movie. Oh, now do you prefer the original Night of the Living Dead? The original Night of the Living Dead, without a doubt. The black and white one. The '90s remake. Yeah. I mean, I saw the '90s remake in the theater. I talked about this on Turtle Doves, right? So I go see like, yeah, I heard it's bad too. I don't really want to see Imaginary. I like Megan though. I thought Megan was awesome. I mean, they're trying to do this PG-13 rated horror instead of the R-rated stuff. I thought Megan was a great movie. Yeah, man, it's supposed to be bad. Yeah, original. Yeah, the original Night of the Living Dead from 1968 was fantastic. At the time, George Romero's company, Leighton Image, they would like doing like commercials and stuff. They did like some like fantastic voice type commercial. They were doing stuff in Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. And they had some money and they wanted to make a movie. I think they had around $50,000. And they didn't know anything about like distribution stuff. Like I think there was a copyright. They let the copyright run out. That's why the Night of the Living Dead's in public domain. I believe they had like $50,000. Someone comment? I heard something. I guess not. Huh. I swear I heard something. Okay. Huh. I don't know. I'm not even hearing things. Where am I at? You know, I haven't been feeling too hot. Yeah, I have a bad cold right now. Yeah. Got a gun, yeah. Yeah, Gab grabbed the gun, yeah. What the hell was I gonna say? Well, I had money for that. I mean, something happened with the copyright. Yeah, I doubt it's COVID. I was actually nervous too about that too. At least it wasn't at the time it happened. I had a flu shot in September, but I guess there's nothing ever for certain. You know, nothing's forever. You know, I figured you'd be all right for a while. I think I overdone it on a live stream. Yeah, yeah, the Tar Baby. Yeah, my favorite. Yeah, well, I got like a thing from that movie too. It's pretty cool. The Return of the Living Dead. Yeah, the Tar Baby. Yeah, my favorite. That was actually really disturbing when he came out with that too. Oh yeah, that zombie tar thing. I thought that was pretty cool. I agree. That was wonderful. Yeah, he got it for me. Yeah, I'm very happy. You know, we had nice Christmas stuff. I finally found that one Christmas item I was going to get him, and you know, that light for the grill. You know, 'cause I already got him his other stuff, and there was one that I haven't got from Temu, and I finally got it, and I was able to give it to him last time. You know, I don't know if we're going to hang out this morning or not. I don't know. Be nice, but it's up to him. You know. Well, he got me. Yeah. Dice giveaway. Yeah, I thought it was neat too. It's just so silly. It's all stuff on Temu. Not what he got me, but what I got him. I just saw it there, and it's like that's so silly though. Like a little padded jail cell for your dice if you have a bad roll, you know. But it's so silly though. But I mean, I guess people were digging it. And John's really happy with it. He made. Well, I think originally there was like 3 different videos made of it, along with like the wrapping stuff for Christmas. And then I think he made 2 videos, and then I made another video too. But he did like a little skit with his stuff too. It did really well on the channel. I mean, it's about John to film stuff, and I'll film stuff. You know, I know my sister might film stuff. You know, film stuff, and we put it up on the channel. You know, now I'll balance it out. Oh, but as far as like Chucky, the third one was set in amusement park. I said the first one and the second one. Well, first one had some parts that were scary. I know the second one had parts that were scary. The third one, I mean, I thought was good too. But I mean, people are saying like the franchise is running out of ideas and stuff like that. You know, it's just a typical critical side, especially a horror film. You know, and then they had oh shit, what was I gonna say? They had a third one in the military school with that little kid, and it had some great lines in it. Like he said, "Don't fuck with the Chuck." Yeah, Day of the Dead was great too. I liked that. I don't like the remake of it. The remake was terrible. They missed the mark on that one at all. Yeah. Um, and then like after part three, now we like to show all the show. I mean, I saw the first season. I got to watch the second season. Um, as far as Chucky's concerned, part three was not well received. Part three was not well received at all. I think people saying it's running out of story and stuff. Um, and then they decided to reinvent Chucky. I mean, Chucky always had comedic stuff, and just like he said funny stuff, just like Freddy Krueger does, right? And the thing is, they decided to make it completely a comedy horror film, with Bride of Chucky, and Bride of Chucky was a smash hit. Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I wish they would make a good zombie movie. I got one I've seen. I've seen some good ones. Let's see. Um, and then from that, well, Bride of Chucky was a huge hit. Then a few years later came Seed of Chucky. I don't think Seed of Chucky did well at all. Bride of Chucky did really well. Seed of Chucky not so much. And then a whole bunch of time passes. Um, well, what must see? What's my sister say? Oh, how you doing? I'm doing okay, Lee. How you doing, buddy? I thought I'd be up first for a little bit. Starting to fall asleep, so I was finished talking about Child's Play. Anyways, that movie came out. It didn't do very well, and then there was like a Chucky movie where he was like a criminal. I think he showed him stomping on the guy's foot. Oh, thank you, buddy. And then he and threw the guy through the car wash and put him out to the thing. Yeah, don't mess with Chuck. Yeah. So, that's it. Oh, I like Freddy versus Jason. I keep forgetting about that one. Freddy versus Jason was great too. And it's weird because like they only fought a certain time in the movie. Basically, they were telling their own story again. With Freddy or Jason. And sometimes some of the CGI is so bad in these movies. They don't specialize in CGI. They send them out to someone and then they botch everything. Uh, I like them both. I don't like the Freddy that horrible remake from 2010. I don't like that Freddy. I like the regular Freddy. But I mean, there's always like, yeah, right. Make at least make you chuckle though. Do you know that they played for Pinhead to be? Oh, Pinhead to be damn. They playing for Pinhead to be in Freddy. Really? That would have been kind of neat. Why they got scrapped? Yeah, but it could be way more far fetched than what they got now. And then they had a break. That was summer night stream with me and my friends, Turtle and Dove. 33. Yeah, you got strapped. If you could be, I forgot, would you go with, what was I going to say? Veronica. No. I both. I'd probably say Veronica. Wait. So which is Veronica? Yeah, probably, yeah, Veronica. That's who most guys. I think that's just who they pick. But both are great. I know there's a band called. Yeah, most people say Veronica. There's a band called Paw. I mean, I bought. They had a couple albums. I bought Dragline. I thought that was a great album, and they did a song. I think it was called Betty or Veronica. I can't remember. It was interesting. It was black haired name. Okay. No, I mean, just I don't know. See, like she was a bad girl. That's all. There's nothing wrong with either girl though. I got she was a bad girl. Yeah, not because she's rich though. Guys are weird like that too. Yeah. Well, yeah. But either one would be fine. I mean, if you're in the cartoons, you know, it's just interesting. It's interesting subject matter. The Paw Dragline album, they did a song about. I can't remember if it's called Betty or Veronica. Shit, I have to look that up too. Okay, let me look at Paw. That's a band no one ever hears of that band anymore. I remember they were on Headbangers Ball. I bought the album Dragline. I thought it was a great album. They had a couple songs that were really sad on there too. Well, that song "Sleeping Bag" is incredibly sad. Yeah, the Bear Paw. I mean, band. What was it called? Veronica? That's the Traders. Yeah. Was it Betty and Mike? It might have been Betty. I can't remember. It don't matter. I like chocolate, but I'm not really into shakes that much, though. Not big chocolate, but I'd say chocolate. That's so. But it doesn't really matter. I mean, either one was fine. I was not wake up now. I like chocolate shakes. This is interesting. Now you guys are kind of know how this live is going to go. It's just on impromptu. You got to ask the good questions though. I like chocolate milkshakes, but I'm not big. I'm not as big as a milkshake guy. It's like it was forever before I ever had a Shamrock Shake. I didn't know back in the '80s it would used to be made from lime sherbet, or I would have got one of those. They're not like that now. I had like the original one, and then they had the mint one, and I had the one with the chocolate. I like both of them. I never had. I mean, I think I've had 3 Shamrock Shakes in my life. That was it. 'Cause, I mean, that was one thing that McDonald's has that's iconic. Along with the McRib. Because everyone remembers the Shamrock Shake, but I never had one because I was not a big milkshake fan. We had a blender. I think we still have it though. I wouldn't have been using forever. Dad used to make ice cream. Used to make milkshakes in that thing a long time ago. It hadn't been used in forever. But I mean, I had root beer float. I never had a Shamrock Shake or a McRib. Oh, it's up to you. I mean, well, I think the Shamrock Shake is pretty good. I mean, I don't. I mean, if you get a chance to get one, I like the McRib, but if you like those barbecue rib sandwiches, and they're not really, it's a rib shake patty. And with the barbecue sauce, I thought it was good. I don't think they weren't as good as they were last time because they slathered the sauce on it. Very sloppily made, But I mean, I don't know. They didn't put in much sauce on this time. They weren't quite as good. But I think they're both. I think they're both worth trying, though. But if you're not in like rib shake patty or barbecue sauce, you might not like the McRib. Shamrock shake, I think you'll like if you like shakes. Oh, your wife's the only brand. Oh, wow, cool. Um, but I love the McRib. I love that thing. And well, it also has like onion and it also has pickles in it too. But I mean, they need to add more pickles and they put some onion on. They need to put more onion and pickles on. I think along with more ribs. Um, it does taste like Sweet Baby Ray's. It's really kind of unusual sauce. So I don't think it's not Sweet Baby Ray's, but I think they're good. I like if I had to pick a barbecue sauce, I always pick oh, what the hell is it? Bullseye. And then they have Jack Daniels. Jack Daniels makes barbecue sauce that tastes pretty close to Bullseye. That's really good too. Yeah. Sweet Baby Ray's is good, but I prefer if I had a chance. No one talks about KC Masterpiece anymore. Usually back in the day, it was either you like Bullseye or KC Masterpiece. No in between. That's it. And then no one liked Open Pit or Kraft. I remember my mom used to buy Open Pit or Kraft. I never liked it though. I never thought it was a good bar. That's all you'd buy. I didn't know there's things like Bullseye barbecue sauce. And when I was in the army in Germany, right? They had a Burger King there, and they started selling these Bullseye barbecue burgers. I love those things, and that's when I found out I like Bullseye barbecue sauce. 'Cause I never had it before, and they sold it at the PX. And from that point on, I would buy that. Get Vienna sausages. I put some on there, and it was really good. I liked it. Yeah, I mean, makes good sauce. Yeah, I like Kraft. Kraft and Open Pit. They're both not that good. And Kraft uses pretty good, but I don't like their barbecue sauce. And usually with barbecue, I like people like there's like a vinegar base or a tomato base. If I had to pick one, I'd pick a tomato base. As part of vinegar as opposed to vinegar based sauce. Yeah, get something real quick. Yeah, Kraft is crap. Yeah, I know what I can do. Hold on, real quick. I love Frank's. Uh yeah, Frank's Red Hot is my favorite. Well, as far as favorite hot sauces, that and the sriracha sauce with the green top to it with a picture of the rooster on my favorite hot sauces. Not super hot, but I mean very flavorful. It goes with a lot of stuff. Give me one second. I gotta mute real quick. Okay, I'm back. No, I mean the sauce. My brother-in-law got me bottled the last dab from Hot Ones. I think my sister got that one, but I haven't got around to try it yet. I've tried Cholula before, I think. I don't remember it that well, but I think I liked it. How's the last dab? That's probably really hot, ain't it? A lot of the Louisiana hot sauces are usually cayenne pepper based. And usually those are very flavorful. Like the jalapeno hot sauce, they're not super hot, but they're flavorful. If you're looking for flavor, not something to melt your face off, you know, I think you enjoy those too. I know as far as value goes, Valentina is a heck of a good value. I've had super hot ones, yeah, tear head, but that's it. Oh, it made me hiccup. Last tab. But I mean, as far as value goes, Valentina is a water based and chili sauce. Usually in good condition for like $1.20. I mean, if you're on a budget and want a good hot sauce, aside from like going on Dollar Tree, I think Valentina is pretty good. I've watched Hot Ones before. I like the show. I reviewed some of their chicken products at Walmart too. I have. I have lots of interesting products on the show. I enjoy it. The host, yeah, the host. I mean, he knows a lot of stuff. Though. I mean, some people don't like the show and they don't like the host and stuff. That's right hard. Someone doesn't like the show and a host or anything like that. Like I don't know what they're expecting. I mean, they expect something. You know, he's just some YouTube guy. I don't think they really knew that it was gonna go off the way they thought it was to. You know, I don't know. What's this? Oh, that's weird. I had no idea. I saw it on the. Oh, really? Sprinkle a thin layer of salt on the surface before you eat them. It boosts the peanut butter and. Wow, I never even thought of that. That's a great idea for like ginger ale. I think I have. I liked it. Oh, yeah, I like it. I like it too. Let me mute again. I gotta use the restroom. I'll be back. I'm back. Sorry, I had to use the restroom. Sorry. That's what happens sometimes. Yeah, Greek mine. Thank you, buddy. I think it's actually quite good. It's hard to find a lot of Canada Dry, and then Canada Dry. Sometimes they make a seltzer water, and that's really tough to find. You know, so I just had to use the bathroom. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, if I have someone on panel, I had someone on panel yesterday. It was cool. You know, I got that fruit splash with the cherry flavored ginger ale too. I bought another case of that stuff. I like that stuff real well too. I probably lost a couple people. I had to use the bathroom, but I had to use the bathroom. Still there, Lee? I don't know if Lee left or not. I had to tell him I had to use the bathroom. And sometimes that's the way it goes. Sometimes you gotta use the bathroom. You gotta use the potty. You gotta use the potty. Oh man, someone gave me a good idea. I want something I want to repeat. Like people say I repeat all the time. I don't, but someone gave me a good idea with the Moo Moo Puppy said on that thing with the Reese's peanut said like sprinkle thin layer of salt on the syrup before you eat them. It boosts the peanut butter and caramel flavor. I wonder if that's true. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to buy the peanut butter caramel one again. I like both of them, but I mean, it's an interesting idea. I'd try that. Why not? I don't know if I'm going to buy it again. Not for $1.25 for one of them. Or just regular peanut butter cups. Give a shot. Give it a shot. Oh, I feel better now. I had to use the potty. You ever have that? You have to use the restroom real bad? Ugh. What was I talking about? I go back to Child's Play, right? Anyways, after Child's Play 3, I like Child's Play 3, but people were saying it was just formulaic. What it was, they said pretty much it was just repeating the same themes of the first two, aside from a couple really good catchphrases he had. And then they shamed it for like having stuff at Universal Studios. The same thing happened with Mr. Bean and also Eddie Murphy, the Beverly Hills Cop 3. That really happened a lot on that. I like that chase scene where he was going on those gondolas on that merry-go-round on the Ferris wheel. I like that. I remember that. I remember the King Kong thing. But I mean, it was pretty much filmed there, made to save money or made to promote the park. Anyways, with there's supposed to be, like I said, a fourth Beverly Hills Cop coming out, I think, and I think it's just called Axel. I'm sure that'll do well on Netflix. Anyways, with Chucky, with that happening, there was a long hiatus before anything happened with Chucky. And then, like 97, I think, Bride of Chucky came out, and it was a huge smash hit. I think 97, 99, I can't remember the year. But it became more like a horror comedy. They went more with comedy, and there's some more comedic moments in the movie. I think they hit the right tone. And then after that, they had Seed of Chucky, which didn't do very well, kind of floundered. There were like scenes that, like, I mean, Leonard Maltin was very, like both movies, again, both 2.5 stars, which isn't bad. Not a clear recommendation, but he's more lenient to some film critics where there's a second Chucky movie. Anyway, Seed of Chucky didn't do that well. And then long time passed. And then they had another Chucky movie. I can't remember what's coming after that. Let me look it up. Some of these after Seed of Chucky. Seed. Yeah. I think that Curse of Chucky, yeah. Film, yeah, Child's Play. It is Child's Play 2. Child's Play 2 was scary. Child's Play 3. 98 was Bride of Chucky. Let me get the lineage right. Seed of Chucky 2004. Curse of Chucky 2013. That was like in the house. I thought it was all right, but it was the thing that I didn't care for it then. And then Curse of Chucky was pretty cool. I mean, wait, no, Cult of Chucky, I think. And I liked the remake of Child's Play 2. I thought the remake of Child's Play was really cool. I liked the fact that he wasn't possessed. It was just there's something wrong with the programming though with the doll, and he was influenced by kids, because the original Chucky was like a young kid. These were like teenagers used to like violence, and then the doll gained information from them, thinking it was okay to be violent. Or I mean, they were like kids were like laughing at violence and stuff like that. It was a different mindset than it were in the 80s. And the doll learned from that, and it was really interesting. And then they had the USA Chucky show. Started off slow, and then it got good. And then I think the second season just aired. I did not see a second season. I gotta watch it sometime. So I don't know. What I might do is watch on Hulu. They had a new episode of Congress on. I guess using the bathroom killed my chat. That's okay. I use the bathroom now. So I want to thank everybody who chatted. And it helped the content too. I mean, it's like Hollywood Street, Cody Khan, Lee. Thank you guys for helping out. I didn't know the direction of the live stream going to. I never do. I just do a live stream just to do it. But I went out and covered with Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Hot Sauce, and the Chucky movies. Pretty interesting stuff. Like I said, I did not see the season 2 of Chucky yet. I probably should watch it sometime. I did not like the first or second episode of the Chucky series on USA, but I eventually liked it. I don't know. Not as good as some stuff, though. But for the most part, it was entertaining. Oh, shit. I don't want to leave that. I guess that's about it. Put stuff in the dresser. But interesting. Thank you guys for. I didn't know where the chat was going to go, where live was going to go, and you guys helped me out. It doesn't have to always be panel guests. It's just me reacting to chat. Yeah, I mean, 'cause I like talking about horror movies and hot sauces too. Awesome. But as far as like the Chucky movies, I don't know if there's any. I think Curse of Chucky maybe were kind of lame because there's some stuff that I don't think they did very well in it. That's what ruined it for me. They're trying to describe horror from what I thought Cult of Chucky was way better and still had that certain vibe to it. I know they had Jennifer Tilly saying like it ruined her career. No, horror films are incredibly loyal. Horror fans are incredibly loyal, and you'll have a big following forever. I mean, most people think of Tiffany now. Does that ruin it? And I don't think it ruined her career at all. Some people they think they're above horror. They turn their nose up to horror films, just like Jennifer Connelly, right? She was on Actors Guild. She was in a movie called Once Upon a Time in America. Right after that, Italian film. Right after that, she did an Italian film with Dario Argento called, there was a butchered version of like 82, 84-minute version of called Creepers. That moved like a music video, and I'm a big Argento fan, right? And I thought it was brilliant. And then they cut out like 45 minutes of the movie, and then they released. I finally saw it released in like the early 2000s as Phenomena. Phenomena. Her and Donald Pleasance, and with some heavy metal, which I like that too. And she was on David Letterman's hand as about as bad as any movie you could find, or no, Conan O'Brien. And she was pushed some movie called Dark Water, which was a horror film, which was a huge flop. No one watched it. But she was trash phenomenon, a movie that had a cult following. And then I know Conan O'Brien said that he couldn't find it anywhere. And then he said one of his crew had the movie, and they played a clip from it. I thought it was a great movie, but sometimes I don't know. It was from Argento. Argento's great, and I thought it was a great movie. I really liked it. But she was turned her face on. But I mean, she could. I don't know. She does her own thing, anyways. But I mean, downplaying Argento film being, just like being in a Fulci film. He was not one of Fulci's better films, or Argento's one of his better films. I think Argento changed his style. The last true film that really felt like Argento was, he did the Black Cat sequence in Two Evil Eyes. Now, I don't know if Terror at the Opera or just called Opera, not Phantom of the Opera. He did a remake of Phantom of the Opera, but I mean just Opera. Either that movie or Black Cat, which is part of Two Evil Eyes. It had like the overextended George Romero movie, and then the Black Cat, more concise movie with Harvey Keitel. Either those two are the last true Argento films the way they used to look, the art house look. And they had Trauma, which is the American release that didn't do very well. I mean, not a bad movie, but it just didn't have the same look as his other movies. And then since then, he's trying to get back to that form. They don't really look that much like his other movies. Sleepless did. Because they had to score with Goblin on, too, And the stuff that I think Peltz from Master of Horror had that look, too. But, I mean, it was definitely interesting. Anyways, I think I'm going to watch that thing on Hulu of the Connors I missed from last night and go back to bed. I want to thank the people who kept this chat going and gave me the inspiration to do some other stuff. Lee, Hollywood Street, and Cody Khan, I want to thank you guys very much. You're my good friends and help me out. It means a lot to me. I'll wrap things up. Well, 107:07, so a few minutes left. It's always nice to have such great, creative people. You guys ask me questions too, which is great. The more questions you guys ask, the more the live stream can go, especially when I didn't even know what I was going to talk about. It just evolved into something really cool. And that one thing, the one thing that helped was your other avatar, the Leatherface avatar. I talked about Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which is very cool, So I want to thank you, everybody. Till next time, please take care of my Legion.